Nor perchance, if I were not this taught, should I the more suffer my genial spirits to decay. For thou art with me here upon the banks of this fair river. Did y'all just hear what happened? Everything else in the poem, right? Everything that was inside of Wordsworth, right? That was his reflection, memory, right? All of this stewing around. Now, Wordsworth turns, right? What just happened? Wordsworth turns. Thou art with me. Here upon the banks of this fair river, thou, my dearest friend, my dear, dear friend. And so there's someone here with Wordsworth. And in thy voice, I catch the language of my former heart and read my former pleasures in the shooting lights of thy wild eyes. Oh, yet a little while may I behold in thee what I once was, my dear, dear sister. Oh, love it, right? So Wordsworth is not out here alone. He's with his sister. Why? Well, if you truly love something, right? Say, for example, coffee. You just don't go to the coffee shop all by yourself and go, oh, I got my coffee. No, what do? You invite someone that you love to share in that. That's a gift that you share with others, right? Yeah. If you have your favorite restaurant, you just don't go eat at that restaurant all by yourself. You invite someone to share it with you. So Wordsworth, what is he? So they're here, right? And Wordsworth looks at his sister. And what does he see going on in his sister? Just looking at her countenance, right? He's recognizing what? Boom. That his sister is blissed out, has reached transcendence, the light of her wild eyes, right? Oh, yet a little while may I behold in thee what I once was. So Wordsworth is looking at his sister, and his sister says, oh, I remember what that was when I was here the first time. So he's beholding this in his sister, right? So this triggers, again, we're caught up in here. And this, what I make? This prayer. Now, notice, we're not praying where? We're not praying in church. We're not praying through Scripture, right? This prayer is all going on here. All these different things going on. Wow. The catalyst is nature. Knowing that nature never did betray the heart that loved her. 'Tis her privilege through all the years of this our life to lead from joy to joy. For she can inform the mind that is within us, so impressed with quietness and beauty, and so to feed with lofty judgments, that neither evil tongues, rash judgments, nor the sneers of selfish men, nor greetings where no kindness is, nor all the dreary intercourse of daily life. Look at all those negativities that we encounter, right? Evil tongues, rash judgments, sneers of selfish men, greetings where no kindness is, right? All of that will never prevail against us. Why? Because we have experienced this. We have this now, right? This has now become part of us. It will provide reflections, food for future years. Therefore, let the moon shine on thee in thy solitary walk, and let the misty mountain winds be free to blow against thee. And in after years, when these wild ecstasies, right, so now we're seeing Wordsworth, right, says he knows that all of this is going to happen with his sister just like it happened with him. Shall be matured into a sober pleasure, right? Consolation. When thy mind shall be a mansion for all lovely forms. Thy what? Memory be as a dwelling place for all sweet sounds and harmonies. Oh, then, if solitude or fear or pain or grief, look at all those bad things, should be thy portion, with what healing thoughts. Healing thoughts, because remember, right, one of the gifts, nature. Nurse. Nature's nurse, right? Healing thoughts. Of tender joy wilt thou remember me, and these my exhortations. So Wordsworth knows that this experience with his sister is going to be planted inside of her, and it's going to become part of her memories. Nor perchance, if I should be where I no more can hear thy voice, nor catch from thy wild eyes these gleams of past existence, wilt thou then forget that on the banks of this delightful stream we stood together, and that I, so long a worshipper of nature, hither came unwearied in that service, rather say with warmer love, oh, with far deeper zeal of holier love. Nor wilt thou then forget that after many wanderings, many years of absence, these steep woods and lofty cliffs in this green pastoral landscape were to me more dear, both for themselves and thy sake. So what happens? We create this vision, right? And it's not just within the poet. The poet knows that this gift is also with his sister Dorothy. Now here's what's really cool. It's almost like a prophetic voice here that we see with Wordsworth with this vision. He's sharing it not only with his sister, but with what? Us. We can go out, right? We can go out and we can create these transcendent moments for ourselves. We can experience these gifts for ourselves, for our sake. Wow. Thank you, William Wordsworth. Thank you, Dorothy Wordsworth. Thanks to everyone and these brief lectures that we've spent some time with Wordsworth, looking out over Tintern Abbey. So until we see each other again, be well, do good work, and keep in touch.